Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's Moody Dreamer, and if you're not, I'm glad to have you back. So the video I have for you guys today is my first ever art supplies review. It is a review for a set of pencils that I have been using for years and years since college, and that set is the Faber Castell 9000 art set. All the pencils come pre-sharpened. The ends are capped, meaning that you do not see the lead at the bottom. Also, it has this gorgeous gold writing that shows you the Castell brand name, also the number 9000, and then Faber Castell with its logo, and then it also has the lead grade in gold as well. It is a hexagonal shaped pencil, which is nice. So when you put them down, they're not gonna roll like a regular rounded pencil. And on every other hexagon, you get the lead information again. So the first time you see it, it'll probably be in gold. And then the next time it'll be in like this nice beige color. The tin is actually green. It's a deep forest green, and I have the 12 set, which is their largest set. They also come in a 6 set, which gives you, I think like 1 H pencil, and then the rest are just all Bs. And the 12 set gives you an H, a 2H, and a fine point pencil. So you get, you know, a few more hard pencils, and then the rest are all Bs and 1 HB. The materials I'll be using for this review, which will also be available in the description box for anybody, I will be using the Strathmore toned gray sketchbook, of course the pencils, the 9000 art set, a kneaded eraser, a paintbrush, an erasable white pencil, a sharpener, and then at the very end I did spray, so I put spray fixative on here as well. So let's get started. For this drawing, I decided to use Clairo as the subject because I'm loving her music right now. It's really all I'm listening to, and she has a lot of beautiful pictures on her Instagram. So if you guys are interested in her music or you already know about her, please go ahead and check her out, support her music. It's really lovely, bedroom pop. And yeah, it's cool when you can use your art to support another artist, and that's what this one is all about, you know, paying homage to her as well as, you know, being productive. So I didn't include the pre-drawing in this video because I really just wanted to get into like actually using the pencils, and to draw out I just simply used the H pencil, which is, you know, nice. It's hard, but it also, you know, gives off a very, very soft line. So it was perfect for this, especially on the toned gray sketchbook paper. Also, because I'm in the beginning stages, I'm really just using, I think, the B pencil, the B and maybe like the 4B to start getting in some like deeper shadows and just sort of like map out the lights and darks. I think the one piece of advice I would have too, that I remember while I was drawing, while I'm talking about this video, is just how much adjusting you have to do even after you draw it out. Because I'm a freehander, because I believe in figuring out how to understand perspective and all that stuff with your own eye, I draw everything out with my hand. And because of that, as I'm drawing, I start to see things that I may need to fix, you know, maybe like something's a little too close and I just need to shift it over just a little bit. All these things are the reason why I highly recommend that you freehand and learn how to see the shapes and see the differences for yourself, because it will make you a better drawer and it'll make drawing easier, you know, when you don't feel like you have to erase the whole thing and start over, when you are confident enough to where, you know, if I just shift this and adjust this a little bit, it'll still work. That's why I highly recommend freehanding. So in some of the more darker areas that you're starting to see now, you're really starting to see like the darker pencils that I'm using. So the 6B I think is now what I'm on. I kind of like hopped around because I did want to use all the pencils and really get to know them as intimately as possible. So I did try and use all the pencils as much. Of course, the H pencils did not get as much use as the soft pencils because you kind of need soft pencils to create the depth in a graphite portrait. And so here is where, you know, like that white erasable pencil is nice. I think it's like a Prismacolor, you know, erasable, you know, color pencil, color erase or something. I think that's what they're called. I just randomly picked it up because I was like, I don't know if this will like be anything or do anything, but I'm gonna grab it. And it actually works perfect for this. It's not something I would use for finished work, but I do like it in terms of, you know, being able to put it down, and if it's not placed correctly, to just simply be able to erase it and, you know, adjust it a little bit, which is really, really why I love it. And I would highly recommend that if you are using your sketchbook to think about using erasable color pencils to sort of enhance your monochromatic artwork. So I actually love the stage of the drawing at this point. The hair's not really finished. It's kind of starting to get started, but the face is mapped out enough to where you're really starting to see the emotion. It's like in this like in-between stage. I don't know, I just really, really love that stage of a drawing, and I really kind of wanted to stop, but I didn't because, you know, this is a review and I really wanted to, you know, get in on these pencils and learn as much as I could about the pencils. I would highly recommend these pencils. I know right now, I think the ℒ⁻⁻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻₻ I use these Faber Castell 9000s and they have worked well for me too. So, you know, it's just about getting out there and experiencing materials and figuring out what you gravitate towards most. But I would highly recommend these pencils. So if anybody has ever been wondering or questioning if they should buy them, go ahead and buy them. They're not expensive. They're about 20 bucks, you know, in your store, probably a few bucks cheaper on Amazon. So yeah. So now I'm starting in on the hair. The hair was actually fun, and every time I do hair, I learn something new. I learn a new way to approach it and a new way to sort of get it to start to look as realistic as it possibly could. I definitely still think I should probably do some hair studies to really get like some really good looking hair, but I'm really happy with how this hair turned out. I feel like I did a good job sort of paying attention to, like, you know, the clumps that really mattered, and just sort of understanding what I needed to do first in order to get the depth for that hair to look the way it looked. So for the finishing touches, you know, you just use the brush to sort of soften some areas and get rid of that like grainy tone that the pencil has, which is what the brush was used for. And then you just sort of keep defining. I'm putting in the last little highlights. Some stuff I did have to do off camera, her freckles, you know, some of her little moles and all that stuff I did do off camera, her jewelry. But I am overall really happy with the end product. I love how it looks. I love that the pencils were able to accomplish this. Overall, this was a really fun review to do. If you guys did enjoy it, please go ahead, like and subscribe, and let me know if there are any other reviews you'd like me to do. I do own a few pencil sets, color pencil sets. If you guys go through my other videos, I have some draw this in your styles and all this other wonderful content. So just let me know, like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you guys enjoyed this, and I will be back with you guys next week. I hope you guys have a good week, and I hope to see you soon. Once again, it's Moody Dreamer. Enjoy your day. Bye.